Sí, la puede traer cualquier cosa que se tenga.
Here we are, Harbor Freight. What's that smell? Cheap hardware made with environmentally unfriendly chemicals. But it's great, isn't it? I love Harbor Freight. All right, so big day. I went online and ordered a stripper. I know what you're thinking. Was it a what stripper did I order? Was it a slutty nurse, or a schoolgirl, or maybe a hot fireman or Chippendales? I don't discriminate, but no, none of those. I actually ended up ordering Total Boat Total Strip. So we're gonna see how this goes. So hopefully there'll be some things that we talk about in some of these videos and why I do certain things and use certain products. This is my fifth bottom job. So I've done a couple different things. I've sanded bottoms completely. I've sanded just a little bit. This is the first time I'm actually going to strip the bottom. So hopefully there's a nice barrier coat under there. Everything's a compromise, whether it's products, processes, you do what you can, right? I was originally going to do the peel away paint strips that you basically strip off with the plastic. But those you have to pH balance at the end and hose off pretty well with a power washer to neutralize the actual stripper. So I don't really have the means to do that here indoors, and not an easy way to get the boat out to wash. So Total Strip, according to the directions, can be used indoors, and I can just wipe with sponge and water to neutralize it when I'm done. Supposedly this will get through 10 layers of paint. Hopefully there's only 1 or 2 layers in there, and we'll start in a small spot, see how it works, and go from there. So. All right, it's been about 20 minutes since I put this test patch of stripper on, and we're gonna see what we have going on. Gloves. I'm in a pretty well ventilated area, so I don't feel a super need to have a mask on at the moment, but your mileage or sensitivity to odor may vary. Just got my quality Harbor Freight scraper, and see what happens. So, not bad. I've got double tarps down so I can clean up all this without getting on my other tarp, but hard to say what's underneath here. I got blue coming off. And there's some brown underneath, which almost looks like Balto plate. I don't know of any brown barrier coats. See, that's going down to white there, which makes sense for a barrier coat. That wasn't quite enough either time or stripper. So I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna wait for the other side and put, I mean, it's working. So I think I'll continue going up the keel, and based on the time of day, I think I'll give this another, maybe do this for an hour or two, and then go from there. All right, so it's been about an hour now for this next coat, where I finished the front of the hull. And I think what you want to do is make sure you're not putting on more stripper than what you want to actually strip. So the time of the afternoon it is, I think getting half the hull and the keel done will be good. So the first test spot didn't go all the way through. And then we ended up with, I don't know what brown is under there, maybe old bottom paint or something, but we're going to attempt to now strip the rest of the hull here that I've laid on, and see how it works. That's on time. Oh.
Just doing some close-up video. Is that working better to...
What's that?
Is that long enough?
It doesn't feel like it.
Is it maybe on thicker?
Yeah, I could probably roll it on thicker, but
Not brush it on.
problem is you don't want it to dry though either.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll wait another half hour, because that's not coming off any easier. Well, that is there in spots. It's coming off.
Something that you just have to do like a couple layers of. Scrape and then put back on and scrape.
Maybe. All right, here we are. Moment of truth. It's been about, almost 4 hours since I put this stripper on and covered it up. So far, there is a noticeable difference in how easy it's been to get some of this off. Still hasn't gone through all the layers, I don't think, so I might leave this on another half hour or so. I'm running a little bit out of time, but not terrible, so I think it's still wet, so I'm gonna let it eat a little bit more paint. So, about to get ready to sand, because the stripper took a lot off, but it didn't take all of it. So, I'm gonna take the sander and get down to the rest of this. However, we need to be able to sand behind the trailer bunk pads. So we're gonna make our bi-weekly trip to Harbor Freight and get a engine stand so I can put something under here so that we can pull these down without worrying about the boat tipping down. Suppose there's ways I could like tie it down in the back. We could probably totally jury rig something, but I would rather just put a stand underneath. Like if this was in a boat yard, we would actually move the stands from here to here. But there'd probably be one more in the middle. So anyway, I don't want the boat to fall over on us, so we're gonna go get a cheap little jack stand. So
Let's go.
So as you can see, I'm covered in blue and black dust because this, according to Erica, is the coming along video. Since the GoPro has no battery at the moment, we're just doing a coming along. So you can see the thing is draped. I have the keel stripped. Let's see if maybe you can come in here with me. I won't make Erica come in here with me because it's all dirty. But we'll do a coming along in here. So I got the keel stripped. So the keel is nice and stripped and ready to get some more barrier coat on there. Actually went down to metal in a couple places, so I'll have to take care of that. Tried the longboard a little bit, but it's such a mess without the vacuum attached that I'm not going to do that very much. But anyway, as you can see, the bow is coming along, and I probably need more aggressive sandpaper because it's just not taking off the thicker parts that the stripper didn't get very well. So with the palm sander and the vacuum. So I've got 80 grit on there, so I didn't want to gouge too much. But the keel is almost 100% done, sanded. So I'm assuming the gray and white, I'm assuming that they alternated gray and white barrier coat so that they'd know when they got through one and then got to the other. So I'll do another coat of barrier coat on there, probably 2 on the keel, because it's gone down to bare metal and glass in places. So yeah, that's the coming along video. A little glass of water and a brownie treat. I might have some Cheetos too. So, anywho, that is that.
Back to Harbor Freight.
Well, I did it. Finally happened. I burned up a palm sander. This has been a good one. Like, I'll make a pitch for DeWalt for sure. But this thing was given to me as a gift from my brother-in-law. And it was a hand-me-down. He's a contractor, and he used it for who knows how long. And I've now used it for 4.5 bottom jobs. And almost made it through this one. I just had a couple more hours to go. But she's very hot right now. And just burned up. That's what happens. Hey, I'm stoked she made it this far. Anyway, that's about it for today then. We will go on a little tour though and see what we've done underneath. Let's check it out. So here we go. We are under the boat. And done quite a bit of sanding. Done lots of sanding. Obviously we used the stripper first, and now we're into the onto the sander to get the rest. So that's kind of where we're at. This is what we had left, so not a lot, but we'll have to get a new sander to finish that. So anywho, onward and upward.